Good evening, my assets viewers. This time what we are going to see, traditionally we are looking at more of a fixed deposits. This time we are going to look at fixed deposit. Normally we look at the equity market, economy and different type of perspective. This time we decided to choose to be talking about fixed deposits because the debt instruments are giving a great return after quite long time, because we know that in the early 2000s we had an attractive interest rates. After the global crisis, slowly the interest rates have started to come down because of the economies are bad, so the people have started to cut interest rates. From there the interest rates have slid quite long way. Now after long years we see some reasonable interest rate in the hike in the fixed deposits, especially with a small finance bank came into the picture. They are offering attractive fabulous returns. We know that previously when compared to commercial bank, compared to these public sector bank, non-banking financial companies used to give a very good interest rate to attract customer interest. Now what is happening after the small finance bank came, NBFCs are finding very difficult to raise money because they are not able to raise the interest cost, because due to some lending or credit offtake they are finding very difficult. Even people like Bajaj or Shriram, they are struggling to play around between 7.75 to 8.5%, whereas the small finance banks have started to give a fabulous returns. This time we are going to concentrate on Suryoday Small Finance Bank because yesterday Suryoday Small Finance Bank have come out with a new interest regime. That new interest rate they are talking about for 5 years seniors, it is a 9.6%. It's a quarterly interest. If you are trying to take at a maturity, it's coming close to around 9.95. That's for normal citizens, they less than 60. 9.1% if it go for a quarterly interest. If you are going for at maturity, it is 9.42. Similarly, they have introduced a special category called 999 days. In 999 days, they are offering 9.5%. So Suryoday Bank is trying to score at these two areas between 5 years and 999 days is 2 years and 7 days. We will see that how the other small finance bank also offering attractive interest rates or not. We will see that. So then we will get a clarity on that. So we will see that in a small finance bank, AU Small Finance Bank is slightly bigger bank because the size is really they grown. They are trying to compete with they all are scheduled commercial bank. By the way, I want to confirm that people will think that small finance bank is what type of category. They are scheduled commercial bank as good as an ICICI and HDFC. Only because of the lending parameters they have that in a small finance bank they don't lend beyond 100 crore per client, whereas the scheduled commercial bank like HDFC, ICICI, they don't have a limit. So they small finance bank cannot lend beyond 100 crore to any one particular entity. That is where there. If they exist for 5 years, they will get a universal license. Once they become a universal license, they as good as any HDFC, ICICI bank or new banks like RBL or something like they will be like. So now we will see that the category, will see that 1 year category, this Suryoday Small Finance Bank is offering 7.35% return, and 2 to 3 years period they are offering 9%. When compared to that, AU Small Finance Bank is offering 8.25%, Equitas is 7.75%, and Jana is 7.25%, and Uttarakash is 7.75%. That 1 to 2 years band, Suryoday Small Finance is really is a thumbs up. Between 2 to 3 years time, it's only AU Small Finance and Equitas are giving 8.5%. Suryoday Bank is offering 8%, others are doing 8.5%. When interests are going down, interest regimes are likely to go down in a 6 months, 1 year time, it always makes a great sense to lock over a longer period of time. When you try to lock in for a longer period of time, even the interest rate comes down, the banks are mandated to give you the same interest rates. So the 5 year of Suryoday Small Finance Bank, it's offering 9.1%. It's not only good for fixed deposit, you need to look at recurring deposit also. Why you know that? Because the recurring deposits, when they now commit, they have to pay same amount for next 5 years time. So you know that long back you have done a 10-year RD when interest rate was 9.01. Still I have a year to go now. So I am getting 9%. Even I know that last 2-3 years back it was around 4%, 4.5% was the interest rates. I was getting a 9.9%. So 9.1% Suryoday Bank is offering. You should not look at only on FD angle. You should also look at an RD. You want to save for your children, you can look at an RD also for that. So the interest rates are 999. They are offering 9.5%. That is 0.10 less than a 5 year deposits. For in 990 days special rates we look at it. I'll just read out something, it will be easier. AU Small Finance Bank, they are not offering any special tenor. But whereas Equitas is offering 888 at 9%, Suryoday is offering 999, they are offering at 9.5%. And for 500 days, they are offering 8.85%. and 700 days they are offering 9%. So in all categories of special tenor, small finance bank is also offering attractive interest rates. Sir, it's all okay, you are saying that they are offering high interest rates. Is it only because of interest rate I need to go and invest in small finance bank? Is that Suryoday Small Finance has a real strength financially, whether it has been worth considering investing in a small finance bank? That's a natural question you should ask, because somebody is offering interest rate, we should know whether financially they are good or bad. Okay, now we look at it, financial parameters of Suryoday Small Finance Bank. Now Suryoday Small Finance Bank capital adequacy ratio is currently at 36. Okay, normally for a scheduled commercial bank like HDFC, ICICI, any small finance bank, RBI says 9% is the capital adequacy ratio. Suryoday Small Finance Bank is 36. So that is, there are a capital adequacy to meet any eventualities or obligations coming out of the banking system. So that one particular point is good. Now, and also because their SB account is started to offer attractive interest rates, they are offering beyond 5 lakhs to 2 crore, they are offering 7%. So 7% on SB account is a fabulous rate. Now, because you have a flexibility to take the money out, still it earns around 7%. On top of that, it's a monthly interest. So month on month, you are getting 7%. If you put it cumulative, probably if you try to calculate it annualized, probably it will go somewhere between 7.3 to 7.4 it goes. So that's another great advantage. So because of that, why they are paying high interest rate? You know that certain period of time, maybe 5-6 years back, Kotak, they used to offer high interest rate among the scheduled commercial banks. Why? Because they were concentrating on CASA. Now Suryoday Bank also is trying to concentrate on a CASA. They want to increase CASA. They were previously at 19%, now they are 14.2% because their size have grown. Because their deposit base have increased from 3,800 crore to 4,700 crore approximately. Because of the size have grown, that SB account has not grown proportionate to the fixed deposits. That's why their CASA has dropped. Now they are offering high interest rate. They are trying to increase the CASA. The moment you increase the CASA, what will happen? The cost of funds will also become attractive for them. Currently, their cost of funds is 6.7%. That's really good. When cost of funds is very less, the profitability of the bank likely to get increase. Now, for example, to understand profitability, we will see that net interest margin. What is net interest margin? I borrow from somebody, I lend it to somebody. The difference, whatever it is there, is the net interest margin. For them, it's currently at 9.2%. To understand whether 9.2% is good or bad, just compare with HDFC, ICICI, Axis and Kotak. It varies between 2.8 to 3.4. So they are at 2.8 to 3.4, they are at 9%. So any eventuality of loss on the lending also will give a support to them, because wherever they are in profitable, they make net interest margin of 9%. So capital adequacy ratio is good. They are trying to CASA, that is going to bring down the cost of funds. Because of that, net interest margin is likely to increase. That already we saw that because of the cost of funds have reduced, their profitability will increase, because the previous financial year at the same quarter, they were around 4.7 crore was the profit. This quarter, the December, they declared, third quarter they declared result, they shown 18 crore is the net profit. So net profit is increasing. On top of that, then non-performing assets also dropping down. Non-performing assets were sometime at 4.7. Now the last quarter, their non-performing assets dropped 2.7. Before COVID, they were less than 1%. The non-performing asset is 1%. So now due to COVID, they have increased. So all these factors, the financials also giving comfort for people to look for a deposit to Suryoday Small Finance Bank. And I think with these parameters, I think somebody is looking out 5-year deposit or 999 days deposit, or this is what I was telling about this 1 to 2-year deposit, they can definitely look Suryoday Small Finance because of the attractive interest rates. Assume if you are looking at, sir, where I go and search for Suryoday Small Finance Bank, I just flash some numbers on bottom of the slide, so you can go and try to reach them up. Probably that will be helpful to you. So I think we have put a lot of videos. I think a lot of videos we are getting traction. Some people are sending a direct message to me about the comments, good comments. I request people to please put the comment in the comment itself, in YouTube itself, because others can get benefit out of that. If you are a first time subscriber, first time viewer to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you like it, give a like, thumbs up to us. And if you really like to help somebody, you feel that this information is going to be helpful to them, please share with them. And we are getting a lot of tractions. With your support, I think we can able to do that. Now a lot of people are asking why you are only putting in Tamil, why cannot do English? From this time onwards, we are giving both. Last time we have tried it, it has really gone good. So both English and Tamil, we have two separate video. We have like whatever the language you like, please go and see. This is Suresh Parthasarathy, certified financial planner. Signing off. We'll meet in some other good videos. Bye.